So we are going to continue. We will not do anything that's too plot pivotal, but there will be opportunities. Well, put it this way: they might regret missing out. But yeah, there
I'm
won't be
glad you
anything
said
too critical.
opportunities and not consequences. It's more important.
Run! It's the consequences.
Opportunities for us, consequences for them.
Yeah,
That.
that's team spirit.
I feel like you've lifted that off some wanky LinkedIn post. I look for opportunities.
So, who is going to kick us off with the customary recap?
I'll do it. So last week we dropped into the heat of battle with Hail Hydra. And exactly where do we start? Yeah, the Hydra.
It was mid-battle. Oh no, it was. I was falling off, and combat started.
Yeah. Oh, it was that bit, was it? I thought we were a bit further than that. Okay. Iggy was hanging on by fingertips, and thankfully Oggy came and saved him.
Who?
But Eggy, sorry.
I'll say, who's Oggy?
Oggy will come later.
The next train.
Burke made a loud click and it made a booming sound, which hurt the Hydra a bit, and may have impacted the structure of the ship slightly.
There were instructions to basically turn the ship on its side to tilt the ship. Either there was a combination of like
edge
kind of
daring.
Yeah, edge was like bait, basically.
Yeah. He went to the edge of the ship and went, "Hey, I'm over here," and then it just kind of swiped at him, and he went down.
I'm over here. Okay.
Yeah.
Right after it offed Roger, and so Roger was bleeding out. Edge was bleeding out. It was chaos. Eventually, the ship did turn. Buck shouted out some infernal and got the ship turning. The Hydra struggled with the incline of the ship, but started heading for the mages in the cages to have a little chompy chomp. So, I think it might have been first to save Edge, or maybe Buck decided to cast Fireball a first time, which, unbeknownst to the group, actually saved their hide. And the Hydra stopped regrowing its heads. So I believe there was another Fireball, wasn't there, a bit later to try and save the mages in the cages. Bit stumbling. Oh yeah. How did it stumble? Finally.
It jumped up to try and get to one of the mages, failed a dexterity roll, I believe, like dramatically. The ship was already like, I think, tilted once and then tilted again.
Yeah.
And then it slid off the edge. Two heads chomped into the side, the only thing holding it on, and then I think you cast sleep, and then that was it.
Yeah, but put it to sleep, but not before it managed to tear a load of holes in the side of the ship. And it got sent back to Labrine Blue. There was another sorry, yeah. There was a noise like we had heard before, and in came.
Nobody. The session ended and nothing important happened.
How do I
We
see-
can't see we don't see the character sheet. It's still hidden, I think.
Oh, no, yeah.
It's still
just
hidden.
got player 7.
Aether.
Aether. Okay.
Yeah, Aether Skyforge.
So, like, Acer with a lisp. Aether.
As you wish.
Who was a little bit cuckoo. And what am I missing? It was mostly combo, wasn't it?
That was it. Literally, Aether emerged from the ship, and then that was it.
Yeah. So we
I-
have.
I missed the 2 level ups because we got 2 levels for Kinanaja. The 2 heads.
Technically, it fell off the ship. I don't think it was defeated.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, who knows how important it might be later on, but it is not dead. But
We're never going to see that Hydra again. Don't worry, guys.
lightning doesn't strike
Didn't
twice.
wasn't Edge stabilized? Can't remember who's.
Yeah. Iggy went over, stabilized him.
I feel like that is semi-important.
So it's kind of works quite well that the 2 that were knocked unconscious and so are going to be out for a number of hours are the 2 that aren't here anymore. I say anymore, that sounds a bit permanent. Aren't here tonight. So
Yeah, they died in real life.
but we still stick to the scheduled D&D game, even though they died in real
Sure.
life, because that's the right.
It's what they were wanted. Yeah.
So we rejoin with Aether climbing from where he was imprisoned on what was before the Silver Gull and now the All Trades, with the aftermath of this fight, and Iggy, Eggy, and Book on deck, greeted by this Goliath figure. I will leave it to you guys to how much questioning, exploration of background, past stuff going on you guys want to do. But then
Who are you?
also there will be the events that happen via WhatsApp of the messages arriving on the rest of your journey.
Old man, who are you?
What's old? You know nothing of old.
Well, you're
Who
older
am
than me, so
I?
you're old.
Who are you?
This is our
Last
ship.
I checked, last I checked, this ship was full of goblins.
Ah,
And
we
who
took care
knows
of
what
them.
else? And what of Vex?
Oh, he was already dead when we got here.
Dead, you
He
say?
was dead.
Yeah, he was sitting in his chair dead. I don't remember what we did with the body. I assume we
What
just
was he
got rid of
sitting
it
on?
with the rest of the goblins. Oh,
He
did
didn't
we
stay there.
resurrect him? Oh yes.
Mm.
Oh yes, I remember now. You resurrected him and
Jim.
sent him looking for his ship that we were currently on.
Aether is looking increasingly more concerned.
Oh yeah,
Um,
he's like got turned to the Raven Queen or something.
Raven Queen, you say?
Yeah, our mate here. Well, not here. He's not here right now. But he got in some trouble and owed the Reverend Queen a favor, so he resurrected him, and kind of told him to serve the Raven Queen. Don't know if he will.
Aether just kind of takes a barrel and just sits down for a minute.
How long were you in that box?
But what year is it?
The current year.
Oh, you mean today?
Yes, today.
I don't know exactly how long I was in there for. My sense of time is not with me right now. Perhaps after some food and a bit of rest. Actually, no, I don't need rest. I've been in there too long. I need to move around. And just starts kind of pacing around. And then he sits down again because he realizes his legs don't work that well. Then he paces around again.
Oh, you seem cool. You can join the crew. I say you can.
What? But, yeah, you say crew. What do you mean crew?
The people who are currently on the ship.
And where are you heading?
We got these guys. There's Jim who's not here. And Iggy will start just listing off people he knows. Would anybody stop him from just telling this random guy everybody on the ship?
Yeah. But Burke would still be a bit curious. Burke would know what year it is, of course. But she'd say, okay, Iggy. Aether, wait a minute. You did introduce yourself, didn't you?
No, I did not.
Oh, then she won't say that. What year do you think it is? And she'll
What year
look
do I think it is?
and raise her eyebrows as if to not know your name.
I am trying to find in my notes exactly what year it is. There is an answer.
Iggy would say year 14.
Thank you, Iggy. Helpful as ever.
Well, I think that's how many years I remember. And that's how many years he remembers being alive. But obviously he doesn't remember the years when he was very young. So
Is Iggy just a child?
no, Iggy's an adult. But you don't remember like the first 5 years of your life, do you?
Dog probably.
You remember? Yeah, but he's not a dog. He's a dragon.
Wait, I thought it was a kobold. Canine.
No, they're draconic.
Oh, right. Oh, there you go. Learn something new every day.
Yeah, they're like ancestors of dragons of
Should
the
be
past.
How rude of me. My name. They call me Aether.
Well, Aether, it's a pleasure. My name is Burke.
It's a pleasure, Burke. I feel I owe you a sensitive thanks for releasing me from my incarceration.
Oh, you know,
been-
it was nothing.
It feels like it feels like an age since I've seen the sky and felt the wind on my face. And he would lift his head up and almost to feel a sense of the elements, right? Not like the literal sense, but almost like the ethereal magic behind the elements to kind of feel it for himself.
Burke wouldn't interrupt this. Because she'd be sensing that he's I mean I assume it'd be pretty obvious that he's just broken out and he's just said about him being free, just getting out and all these sort of things. So I'd say she's put two and two roughly together. She'd give him a minute. And
I was just about to say Aether would try and give them a bit of information because they've been so freely sharing all their crew members and a little bit of where what's. So I was lured onto the ship in the promise of adventure and exploration of the mind and the soul. But instead I was tricked by a nilbog. And his eyes will kind of close, and his fist will like clench.
Well, we got rid of all the goblins, and if you want an adventure, this is the best place. God, the guides here are crazy. We go to all sorts of places. That's why I'm here. I'm here for adventure and killing people.
So Aether will walk over slowly, put his hand on his shoulder, and be like, just whisper into his ear. Why are the mages in cages floating above our head?
Bear in mind, the kobold you're talking to right now is head to toe in cultist garb with a spooky mask on as well. Well, after he said he's here because he likes killing people.
Well, he's not wearing the cultist robes. He's just wearing the mask. But he's wearing like his like so it looks like he's just come from the jungle. So he's wearing like kind of raggy clothes that are like camouflage for like a jungle area. So there's lots of greens and browns. Very tribalist. But he's got this creepy mask on that doesn't quite fit his face because it's not meant for a kobold due to his big snout. And he does have like, was it like an effigy or like an idol sort of thing?
Yes, in loot in the Roll20 journal.
Yeah.
You'll see the mask, and you will see the idol that he has with him, which is about kind of a foot tall.
So the idol he has like strapped to his back because it won't fit in his backpack. So it's kind of like tied on somehow. I just want it to be visible because it's creepy.
Aether do some sort of check to see if he recognizes it?
Absolutely.
Let me have a look. What would it be?
Give me either a history or a religion.
Oh god, this is the bit where I don't know where anything is. History or religion. So we got. That's not under skills, is it? Oh no, it is. You got. All right, sorry, found it.
It's an alphabetical order.
They're both the same. They're both the same. Okay, let's do that.
19. So you wouldn't know the ins and outs, but you would definitely recognise this as something that had a strong connection to. This is something that is not just worshipping the gods, which are in this world very real and exert their influence upon the world. This is something that is to do with something at sea, but something darker and less pure than god worship. Because even worshipping bad gods, there's still some level of right in that because they are gods. This is an idol of something that is bad. You don't know any more detail than that, but there's also the. I think I'm right that the book was also shared that was found with the idol, with some elements of backstory in there, which you're very welcome to share with Aether or keep to yourself.
Well, he gave the books to Book, so it's up to them. Since he doesn't, I keep calling him Inti. I don't know why. Like in my head, I kept saying Inti as well, but it's Iggy. Iggy. Iggy didn't care for the books because it required reading, and that's not his thing. He thought the pictures were cool though.
I mean, Aether would at least comment. You know, my enigmatic friend. That's an interesting idol you have there.
Yeah, some guys took my quarry when I went out hunting, so I killed them all and stole their stuff.
and stole their stuff.
Well, it was my stuff now because I killed them.
Right.
They stole
I
from me,
better-
so I killed them and took everything.
Right.
I love it.
just. Like if he kind of looks around at the other crew members, just see if this is any kind of like a normal reaction, or if they're kind of like trying to dissuade.
It's kind of like oh, Iggy, you done it again.
Or say, well, fortunately for you, I have nothing to steal.
That's all right.
He's hot, really.
Can Aether playfully use gust to blow his mask off, just over the back of his head?
Yeah.
Just like with a swipe of the hand.
He'd just reach up and grab it and then pull it back down. Like, stop it. My mask.
Okay.
If you want one, you got to go kill some weird guys in the jungle for it. Or wherever it was I killed them in the forest.
Anyway.
Oh, do you happen to know the cantrip mending?
Mending?
Yeah.
Give me a moment to check
My bow got broken by the Hydra, and I stole Edge's, but he only had a short bow. And I want a long bow.
I think Buck used to, but Buck doesn't anymore.
God damn it!
I don't think Aether has mending.
No, I've got some. I got transmutation and elementalism, but they're kind of very temporary things.
God damn, all your wizards are useless. I gotta go fix myself.
I think one thing when Aether did gust, even though it might have been playful, Book would have used thaumaturgy, upped her voice, and just said, "Well, that's not a very nice thing to do to your new friends, is it?"
What, to Aether?
Yeah.
Oh, be careful. Just play here. Be careful, because I had a wizard, it was a cleric, a temporary cleric, tried to join the crew, and then they kind of just threw me out. It was a throwaway character. I don't know if you saw what happened in Belmara with Valerin, but
hey, Valerin's still alive.
Valerin's alive. But he was knocked unconscious and just tossed away. And I was told repeatedly that his god is shit.
Yeah.
So he now has a vendetta against the group.
He deserved it.
So Aether will turn to Book and ask, so what is your heading?
My Book would be back to a normal voice now and say, well, I can't let you in on that now, but if you didn't want to stick around, we'll be at docks in the next few days. But if you're after adventure and no one to double cross you, you couldn't have come to anywhere better.
I mean, I have a complicated relationship with this ship, shall we say.
This ship isn't the same ship you knew. This is the old trades.
The all trades. The Aether will go to the the bow, stern, bow of the ship, and kind of look over the. What's the front of the ship? Is it the stern?
No, but
Bow is the back.
bow is back. Yeah, you were a bowman on the boat.
I was a bowman. I was a Batman. Batman. No, I want to go to the front of the ship, stern,
Okay.
and we'll look basically like to see what the bodice is on the stern of the ship.
So on the front of this ship, the figurehead is. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I had it. I have far too many. So the figurehead of this ship is a picture which has been shared previously and looks a little something like an effigy of the Raven Queen.
Right. Oh yeah. Sorry, I don't know where in my head I was literally expecting you to do like a very crude, like Pictionary quick sketch. I was like, holy shit.
So where previously this
Okay.
didn't have a god style figurehead, while it was moored at Mellifera's Light along with the old trades. A deal was struck to have to disguise the ships, have the Raven Queen put on this one, and an effigy of Blooptool, you can't see that, the fish god,
Yeah.
on the old trades. So it'd be slightly different to what you're used to.
Trying to think, how is this going to work? Can Aether kind of reach out and see if he can feel any connection to the ship?
Yeah, absolutely. Are you looking for a spiritual connection, or are you kind of looking for confirmation that this is the same ship that you were originally on? Is it like just purely the same physical ship, or are you looking for some kind of deeper, kind of magical or spiritual connection to it?
I'd say a magical spiritual connection, because in his bonds he was tethered to the ship, and basically trying to see if that connection is still there.
Okay, give me an Arcana check.
Gonna.
21. So you feel like where previously the ship had a hold over you, and there was like you were able to overcome it, but there was a constant sense that your magic and your power is trying to be harnessed by something else. You feel like that pull, that thing that was kind of keeping you restricted, is ebbing away. You feel like it's something that the remaining wizards that are in the cages above, who have kind of gotten a full catatonic state, it's gone too far for them. But the taste of what they have that was kind of weighing down on you is gone, and it feels like, while physically it's the same ship, it feels like it's changed in its spirit.
Can Aether try and not steer it necessarily, but see if it can like reach out to it to some degree and like feel like that connection, or is it like I said, it just feels like it's foreign to some degree?
It feels like it's kind of there's just a trace left of what was once there.
Okay.
So if you did want to
Okay.
kind of get some kind of deeper connection to this ship, you'd have to spend some time attuning to it, basically.
Okay, gotcha.
So as you
So
are...
yeah.
Sorry,
Go
go
on. No, please.
So as you are kind of carrying on sailing on your course, getting acquainted with the other people on the ship, Roger and Edge come around. Edge is feeling slightly groggy. Roger goes down into his cabin and does what teens do in a cabin when they're on their own. The less said about that, the better. But Edge in particular is distracted by, after a few hours, a raven comes and gives some messages, which you'll have seen in WhatsApp and also in the journal as well. This is a raven that looks like there's something not fully real about it. Like it's sort of magical or spectral in some sense, but it's able to deposit physical messages, and it gives a message to Edge from Saber Ray about what's going on, the fact that the disguise seems to be working. They passed by some consortium vessels. They're very suspicious of shipwrecks and superstitious of shipwrecks, but kind of deeper than superstition. There's fear there, but they so far haven't been caught. And a message from Jim to Book, basically saying, sorry I sort of tortured you a bit. Looking forward to cooking you a meal. By the way, I'm starting to get a bit of a black spot. That's all right, isn't it? And then after responses are sent back, the follow-up, more lengthy update from Saber Ray reaches the ship, which talks about what's going on in the region of Salt Scar and the Hammer and Barrowcross, and some of the political instability that's happening up there. Looking at no one for the cause of that instability in Barrowcross and it becoming drugs capital of the continent.
No idea.
I do have a question about that. So, not about that part, but about the whole bloop tool thing and how M is trying to, well, not take over, but whatever the wording was.
Yeah.
Wasn't bloop tool like originally? I don't know if he outgrew it, but he was originally like a puppet for the Order of the Broken Oath. Like he was put in power by them, and kind of through Slicks, kind of was a puppet. So I don't know. It seemed a bit strange that M was trying to take over when they would already have been in power. But unless Blue Tool's got too powerful, I don't know if that's kind of the thing you would go for.
So there's a difference between being in power and ruling and what M's ultimate goal is, which you do have a clue about in some of your items, which may be more difficult to overcome.
Okay.
But yeah, there's there's a whole separate D&D campaign of what's going on over there, but we will leave that until later. But yeah, as you are kind of reading this news and reacting to it however you wish, absorbing it, remembering every detail for future reference in case it's important, you are sailing east. No, we're sailing west. Sorry,
I was going to say
down below Velmoria. You've managed to stay away from Irondale Prison, which is kind of in here, by taking a route through this kind of archipelago of islands. And as you pass through these islands, there's a medley of things that you see. Some of the islands look like just sand spits. Some of the islands have like thick, rich vegetation on them. But they all seem, not tiny, but reasonably small. But as you're making your way through quite slowly, because you don't want to run aground, there are a couple of smaller islands that catch your eye. And let me just see if... So, I've done this right. Oh, you might have to zoom out a bit. That's quite big. So, you see a couple of shipwrecks on an island. And you also see kind of the smoke of a fire. And this is called out to you from Crag Glasseye, from the Crow's Nest, who reports what he can see. And he tells you that he can't be sure, but it looks like there's people down there on one of the islands, and 2 shipwrecks, one of which the ship seems to bear the name the All Trades. Now you have the choice. I'm not going to push you one way or the other. You can decide, nope, 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 nope. Leave the archipelago. Go around it. Risk going closer to Irondale Prison. Or you can sail through. You might chance a closer look. Even investigate if you want. So far there's been no sign of any hostile activity, or like no one rowing out to meet you, or no cannon fire or anything like that. So for the moment it seems quite safe. What would you guys like to do?
Check it out. Because there's a fire on an island, and I'm getting Jack Sparrow vibes when he gets stranded on the island.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, ignore that. Cantrip. Wasn't.
I'm assuming you're going bloody hell up.
Immediately starts firing. No, I clicked on the wrong
I'm
thing.
joining Team Murder.
Well.
Okay, so
I mean, Aether will just kind of turn to the crew and just say, "Adventure?" ? Adventure?
Exactly.
Have we had a rest of any type?
yes, you have. There has been time for a long rest as
Woohoo!
you've sailed through here.
Nice.
So, yeah. HP all recovered, spell slots all recovered, no exhaustion. You are fully fit and able. As you get closer, you are kind of well within range to see things through looking glasses. If anyone wants to make perception checks with what they see, you're very welcome to.
Absolutely. Although
Iggy would
Can I do
say
any-
you can take a closer look.
Oh.
You can go fly over on Eggy, take a closer look.
You can. Is that what you're doing?
He'd suggest it unless anybody says otherwise.
can Aether try and do a nature check to see if what is happening is natural in terms of, it depends what a nature check extends to. Does it extend to like the sea and the surrounding area, or is that more animals?
What are you trying to determine when you say if this is natural? Are you trying to determine like is this like the kind of place that a ship would wreck, or is there something that's caused these ships to wreck naturally, or if they Our projections are probably
E-
there. It's...
I would say if there's a negative aspect to the nature of the islands in terms of, yes, it could be there's something underneath the water that we can't see, or it could be the perhaps something is unnatural in the nature of it.
Okay, yeah, give me a nature check for that.
Hold on. I am going to guidance.
What's that do?
You get to add a D4.
Oh, okay. How do I? Oh, 1d4.
Okay,
Plus 1,
20.
so 20.
So 30, 20. So as you are kind of looking around at the sea, the feel of the water, like the speed you're going at, where you're sitting, you get the feeling that this is absolutely the kind of place that a ship would naturally find itself
Okay.
becalmed or wrecked. You get no indication that there's like these islands are on the back of a aquatic Tarrasque or something like that. Who would have thought of that beforehand? That would be crazy. So it seems like these islands themselves are naturally occurring. You get a feeling that something slightly off, but you don't get the feeling that it's to do with the sea or the islands themselves. It's more just you've got a bit of a feeling that something's going on. Maybe like there's a pang for adventure.
Fair enough.
Let's go check it out.
Okay, so is there any objection from anyone to Iggy and Eggy flying around and having a look? Or are you all getting in a rowboat, rowing along? And
How are they flying? Out of interest.
oh, so Iggy has a pet drake who can fly about.
Yeah, level 7. I can fly.
Gotcha.
And incredibly accurately fire poisoned arrows from high up, which is great.
I mean, so Burke does technically have clairvoyance, so she could put a sensor down near these people and spy on them.
What is the range on clairvoyance?
1 mile.
Oh shit! You absolutely could do that. You could do both. It is entirely up to you guys. You tell me what you're doing.
I mean, Aether will join. If anyone that's not flying wants to investigate, Aether will join via a rowboat or wise, depend on how many people are going down.
You know what?
There are other methods to move than rowboat, but it depends on who's going.
I mean, if you want, if you guys approach via rowboat, Iggy and Eggy can kind of escort and try and watch out for any trouble that may attack you while you're at disadvantage in a little rowboat.
I mean, don't think it'd be a disadvantage.
I mean, if a fireball hits you in a rowboat, there's nowhere to run.
Be fine.
Unless you dive off into the sea and then get eaten by a hydra.
Again, both absolutely fine. Aether's just happy not to be, trapped in the bow of a ship.
Okay, so is the plan? Are you taking the cautious approach? Are you listening in via a sensor? spending a spell slot to do that, or are you getting straight in the boat, or are you doing Iggy on reconnaissance, also doing a sensor, and then playing it safe?
What's the distance from the all trades to the island and land?
So at the moment, I'd say you are. What's a sensible distance? You are.
Just over a mile.
You are about 800 meters away.
Okay.
So you can kind of see what's going on through a telescope. There's only so close you can get in the all trades. So if you want to get on the island, you'd have to disembark the all trades to do it. But you can pick out, numbers of people, that kind of thing. You can see that one of the ships has all trades as a kind of name plaque on it. If you're a really strong swimmer, you can swim it.
That sounds
I think
right.
yeah, I think boat. Aether will opt for the boat option, and steadily make his way with whoever is willing towards the islands or archipelago.
Yeah, okay. So Buck would probably. Who else have we got on the ship at the moment? Have we got how many sisters have we got?
We don't have sisters. Sisters are on the other ship with
They're
Kim.
all shit. Okay.
I believe that they all went, didn't they? Or was it just Saber Ray?
Well, there's also things that you wanted to keep safe on the ship that you're on.
Well, we got Roger and Edge, so
Yeah.
they can protect the ship.
There's a particular golden gem encrusted skeleton as well with you that you're reasonably concerned about keeping an eye on.
I know. Roger's kind of obsessed with that. I'm sure that's in his cabin, kind of in the bed while he sleeps on the floor.
It was canonically stayed in a bathtub with its head.
Who was it?
Away from its neck.
There,
Yeah.
Mr. Death Axe as well.
Is Deathax still with us?
Death Axe is still with you.
I don't think he's been mentioned since we left. I thought he just kind of left.
He's in a kind of state of semi-hallucination a lot of the time, but he can very quickly be convinced that there's nasty goblins nearby.
Come on, Oliver, you get in the boat.
There might be goblins on the island.
Yeah.
We've got to make sure that all the goblins die on this island, if there are any.
Aether will say to Oliver, because it's been a few days, right? So you probably would have at least met him on the boat and be like, "Let's go find a Nilbog."
Nilbog. I fucking hate that Nilbog bastard. If I see a Nilbog, I'll gut it. Oh, you point me towards one, son. You'll see fireworks as I swing my blade. I don't want to discourage you from this course of action at all, but you would all know, because I don't want anyone to say later on, "Oh, we didn't think that would happen." He is very much a loose cannon. Once he thinks, and you also have strong evidence to suggest that he's not great at distinguishing goblin from non-goblin, given the prize bone that he gave Roger from Longshank's bastard, which is definitely a bone from not a goblin, but that Oliver Deathaxe has said it was from the tallest goblin he'd ever seen. So please, by all means, take Oliver with you. Just be aware that if you take him and tell him there's an island full of goblins, that's what he will think.
I'm not telling them that there are goblins. We're saying we're going to see if there are any and kill them.
Gotcha. I'll be on. You point old Deathaxe towards him. They'll kiss my blade.
Because I'm also thinking if we find somebody that we want to fight, we can just tell him that they're a goblin in disguise.
You can absolutely do this.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's take him.
Yeah.
Ken
Just so
Burke-
you're aware, just so you are aware, Iggy is the embodiment of chaos. If he can find some way to find something entertaining to happen, he will do it. So just as a reference, just so if he does do something, it's not a big surprise. But yeah, that's how I'm playing him.
bad guys. All the baddies. So can we see where the people are on this island?
So, if you, so you're, let me just move.
Are you using clairvoyance? Yes or no?
I'm gonna. So it drops a shiny orb near them. I'm not gonna just drop it in the center of them. I'm gonna
Okay.
think whether there'll be a beneficial. Book thinks everything through twice, and then reads about it too.
Do you want Aether to levitate said shiny orb?
Yeah, does
Ooh.
it have to be on the ground, or can you put the shiny orb in the sky and they might not see it? The same way how you cast fireball in the sky and didn't burn the ship.
I mean,
Does it say it has to be put on a surface? If not, then it can float, I assume.
you create an invisible sensor within the range in the location familiar to you. Place
Visible.
you have visited or seen before, or obvious location that's unfamiliar to you, such as behind a door, around a corner, or over trees. The intangible, immovable sensor. I don't know why I just didn't do that. There we go.
Right. Okay. So,
Maybe in place situation. I can switch between seeing and hearing.
Yeah, but it says invisible sensor.
Is it what? Oh, I'm vulnerable, not invisible.
Uh,
Oh no,
Yes,
yeah,
it's-
at
You
the top.
create an invisible sensor.
Okay, perfect. I know, but a
Yeah.
creature that sees the sensor, such as a creature benefiting from true sight or see invisibility. Okay. I'm gonna drop the orb.
are you choosing to see or to hear?
Book will do because it's obviously a row on the way. First thing she's gonna do is see and have a little look see, and then as soon as she thinks she can see who is there, she will switch to hearing to start listening in.
Okay, that'll be. Can you?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
says when
bonus.
you cast a spell, you can use a bonus action to switch between seeing and
Okay.
Hearing.
Nice. Okay, so, so you're seeing first, is that right?
Seeing first, yeah. And Iggy is flying over, isn't he?
he'll wait to see the outcome of this before he goes.
Okay.
Okay.
What the hell are they?
So,
Do
what
these look like the cultists that Iggy fought?
I
Oh, they are.
identical.
Yes.
So, Iggy's gonna go chaotic. So what you see is on this beach, you see two wrecked ships on the beach. One of them has it looks quite old. Been there for a while, but has the name All Trades on it. That's this ship to the left. You can see that the sea kind of goes into a little bit of an inlet, which then goes into a river, which goes into a cave. And over the cave is a little bit of a cliff/dune. And there's various people in robes standing round a campsite. It looks like they are kind of. There's something of a settlement here. There's tents, there's crates, and it definitely looks like they have taken some cargo out of these shipwrecks, but not enough to, like, they haven't taken a ship's worth of cargo out here. So You get the impression that these ships have not been gutted. You can also see someone who seems to be in charge, kind of holding court at the top on this cliff. You can't hear anything yet, but they seem to be giving a bit of a speech, and they're giving a speech next to a stone statue of a tentacle-ridden female figure with a hood over like a kind of cauldron of skulls. This looks this is very reminiscent of the idol that is on your back, and looking at this, you wouldn't have to do a roll to think back. Kind of, they were talking about Lady Lou, Madame Lou, and there's this like kind of statue, a tentacled crone type person. Maybe there's something there. That's what you can see.
Wait, do they seem evil in nature? Do they seem like the bad guys?
Well, I mean, so they're not kind of. I mean, it depends where your bar is. You can't see them. Like they're not there, kind of doing anything that is obviously a sacrificial ritual. There's no one kind of chained up or anything like that, and it doesn't look like there's anyone who's been there against their will. They seem like they are listening intently to whatever this person has to say.
In which case, yeah, I think Book would then be very keen to hear what this person has to say.
Okay. Is it only Book that hears this, or
Yeah.
can everyone who's around you hear it as well?
Just Book.
Okay. So in that case, you switch to audio only, and you hear this voice booming out. Brothers, sisters, chosen of the abyss, you have been gathered here, not by chance, not by fate, but by design, by her design. The will of the great and endless depths. The will of Madame Lou, the seer of the black tides, the whisperer of the forgotten truths, the one who looked into the void and did not blink. She, the one who told us the truth the world feared. She told us of the great old ones. She told us of the so-called lords and ladies, those crowned in stolen light, those throned upon lies and shattered divinity. They called themselves rulers. They called themselves saviors. But Madame Lou names them for what they are. Jailers, thieves, usurpers of eternity. Long ago, before the kingdoms, before the crowns, before the gods even learned how to lie, they betrayed her. They bound her. They chained the spirits of the great Ka'ath, mother of the deep, the living storm, the endless embrace, Madame Lou. They cast her into the dark. Told history she was a monster. But Madame Lou is not their enemy. She is their reckoning. She is their mirror, held up to them. And they were afraid, so they buried her. With her they buried justice. But hear me now, faithful. The chains are cracking. The seals are bleeding. The tides are turning. Every storm you see, every ship that vanishes, every dream that drips with salt and screaming, that's her voice calling to us. We are not mad. We are not lost. We are chosen. Chosen to finish what prophecy has begun. Chosen to raise the keys from drowned temples. Chosen to break the last ward. Chosen to open the abyssal gate. When Ka'ath rises, when Lou is back, the world will change. Her tentacles, vast as continents, beautiful as oblivion, will wrap around this corrupt world, not in cruelty, in judgment, in truth, in vengeance. She will crush the legacy of the lords and ladies. Lay waste to them and bring freedom and liberation through the vengeance of the sea to this world. Brothers and sisters, the time is nearly here. I feel it. I feel it. I hear it when I speak to her. When I read from the scroll and speak the words, she tells me she is so close. We just need to keep the faith. If we show faith in her, she will forgive our part just by living in the legacy of the twisted intent of the so-called lords and ladies. He can go on. His throat is getting a little scratchy. They kind of, every now and then that you hear the rest of the cultists kind of chanting along, all hail Ka'ath, all hail Madame Lou.
Is this just Book that hears this? Or is the rest of the crew hear this in the ship?
Book is the only one who hears this, I believe. It is entirely up to Book whether you are giving a verbatim commentary or whether you are kind of going, it's fine. There's a lot of this.
Yeah, Buck would probably switch back to seeing just for now, because she has had enough of all this yabber. Buck will say, well, they're just more crazies in this world than ever. More Madame Lou followers. It's getting slightly concerning.
So, I do have a question. So Madame Lou's the statue and Ka'ath is the old god, right? Or are they the same person? From what they were just saying.
From what they were just saying, I will have Book make me an insight or a history check.
Buck knows her history.
They are one
She's
and
Book.
the same.
Okay.
Okay.
So they were saying it as a kind of when they were saying Madame Lou, the Great Ka'ath, it was kind of as though it was two different words for the same being.
Okay.
And would Book know this to be a evil or vengeful god?
Book would absolutely be thinking back to the pages that Iggy found, and would instantly recognize that they are talking about the offspring that was produced by Forge, by Mephistopheles, from the combination of the last of the old gods and a lord and a lady.
Yeah.
I'm trying to decide. Does Iggy want to kill all these guys or join them?
I mean, they are dressed
Sure.
in identical garb to what you stole from them. The cult leader is wearing a mask that's extraordinarily similar to yours. It's not identical, but the mask is extraordinarily similar. So it's definitely the same cult.
Surely it's the other all trade ships is worth investigating. The fact that I thought we just came from the all trade / the Silver Gull. Yet there's another all trades over there. What's that about?
Well, there's always a Jack. There's always an all trades. It could be an old version of the all trades that still had the name on. I don't know. Was one of the Jacks stranded somewhere and lost his ship, then got a new one? Could be anything. It could be a temporal issue where this is a future trade that got lost at sea in the future and went into the past and is now here. Who knows? Could be anything.
You've left some, so you would have to think of a way to communicate with them, but your characters would know that this is the kind of thing that old Button might have in the Book of Jax, or just know if you want a history of Jax. He's tended to be your go-to person, but he is several hundred meters that way now, so you'd have to think of how to communicate with him. So that might be difficult, but that's something you could do, or you could just kind of investigate here.
Try and get a little bit closer, maybe.
We are severely outgunned because we got 2 cloths and 1 light.
I don't get it.
Oh no, hold on. We have got a crazy axe murderer, so
Or is that where we are? Okay.
And I will put Iggy and Eggy for you to put where you would be flying about. Where did Eggy go?
Okay.
I had Eggy.
There was an Eggy token. He's not under players.
Did I just have it just as... there we go.
I can't control it. Can you give me power?
Yeah. Controlled by all players. There we go.
Cool.
it's annoying. I got rid of my burning hands.
So as you are getting closer, like you're visible. They don't seem to be paying you a huge amount of attention.
Can we maybe, as a plan, try and climb aboard one of these ships and
Just
hide
seems sensible.
hide on the deck? Maybe maybe this one here on the left, come up behind the crossbow guy if need be.
I love we're going to probably do the most stealth in the whole campaign, and the 2 rogues are back on the ship.
Did you say that the name was Ka'ath, right?
Ka'ath, yes. C''ATH.
Okay.
Oh, the all trades.
Not Kathy, right? No.
All trades.
Yeah. They're not related anyway, are they? Who knows?
Um,
all right.
Doris.
All right.
Yeah, can we try and row the boat to the left ship? Try and kind of like at least hide out of line of sight of the beach.
So how are you? So given that there's a cliff that's elevated here, are you? And there's a big ship kind of working its way through the archipelago. The fact that you guys are about is sort of known. If you want to approach the shipwrecks without your individual cells being seen, you can do that. You're going to have to describe to me what you're doing to try and make yourselves unnoticed as you're approaching in the rowboat. But then once you approach from the right angle, you're hidden enough somehow. You can absolutely make some checks to climb aboard the ship, whichever ship you wish.
So either we try and be sneaky, or we have a cause of distraction.
Iggy's going to cause a distraction. I'm just trying to think of what I'm going to say. Don't worry.
Okay. Well, potential plan B for a distraction, but it depends on how south it goes.
How much fire does
Yeah.
this distraction involve?
I don't know. It's an RP distraction. At first,
So,
depends what they say back.
okay.
Yeah.
So, are you doing this from flying, or are you landing first?
Oh, from flying.
Okay.
But I'm gonna get closer. I just need to think of what I'm gonna say. So if you guys want to start doing something,
So are
Uh,
you guys
can we-
thinking that you? So we can assume that kind of the plan was you've got time to coordinate a plan between yourselves. So you guys can act on the basis there's going to be a distraction. So are you guys kind of sailing straight down the inlet on the basis of kind of getting to where you want to get to quickly, or are you kind of thinking we want to go to one ship, we want to investigate the old trades, we just want to start killing people, loot the camp? What's the priority for you guys?
I would say
Um,
ideally not being flanked, so getting on top of the deck of the ship on the left and then taking it from there.
Okay.
I mean, they're not actively hostile at the moment.
No.
Could try to. It's a crazy concept.
So there's you've already pointed out like the big ballista on the front of this ship here. It's like they haven't even turned that
Yeah.
towards you.
Yeah,
But again,
they can probably see us.
But yeah, if you want to, so yeah, it's whether you want to go and have a chat with them, or you want to kind of go in this direction and climb aboard the ship.
I mean, I could disguise myself as a follower. Iggy could possibly disguise himself as a follower.
oh yeah, he is.
Iggy's the only
with
one
his
with
mask.
a mask, but there were also several cloaks.
Well, yeah. I think that's covered in disguise self, isn't it?
This is where Edge with his octopus tentacle arm would fit right in.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, you can disguise yourself as one. You can see them. You know what they look like.
Maybe if
I don't need to
Aether.
disguise myself because I just go like this, you see, and no one can see me.
We'll take Aether would take Death Axe with him to the ship.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Aether and Death Axe will continue to row to the ship. That's
Yeah,
to
that
the
makes
left,
sense.
and then
Having dropped Book off, who has already disguised herself, so let's take a spell slot away from there. On the here. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay. In that case, we need if you guys are climbing up on this ship, we need Aether and Oliver to make some checks to. Do you want to go? Is your priority getting up there quickly or getting up there silently? So that'll be whether it's a stealth or an athletics.
I mean, let's do athletics. So getting up there in one piece.
You loudly clatter to the ground. You fall, and there's a kind of a scrabble and a oh shit, and a fall and a splash. Your location is known.
Your knees are very stiff still.
Yeah. Oh
All right.
shit!
But
I know what I should have
Potentially
done.
to help this out, Iggy is going to perform his distraction.
Go for it.
I don't know. I don't 100% know what I'm going for here, but yeah. So he's going to fly over. He's going to cast Thaumaturgy to make his voice boom, and he is going to shout, "Followers of the Old Ones, I am a warrior of Ka'ath. Lay down your lives to nourish, allow your souls to nourish them. Do this willingly or via battle, I don't care."
You hit the leader. Everyone's attention is focused on you. Mighty brother, you grace us with your presence. Our hearts and souls, we give over to the great Ka'ath. Please, would you wish to speak? Invigorate our souls with your words. Touch the great statue. The honor is yours. I should not have that honor while one of you is in our presence. Come, join us. And he very much invites you, and is being, outwardly quite respectful and deferential towards you to kind of take his place as the.
Even though I just told them all to die.
Yeah.
Very well. I will.
But he's quite determined. He
come
wants
over.
to speak to them first.
So while
if I touch the statue, does anything happen? Oh, sorry. What were you saying?
While as you approach the statue, if no one's paying attention to Book's going to just cast dancing lights to appear out of the statue.
The image of Ka'ath is pleased by your presence. Forgive me, I did not realize that I was in the presence of one so mightily attuned to her song. Please, I beg of you, take the stage, give our sermon, inspire us with the one holy truth. As you get closer to the statue, you see that there is a quite an ornate scroll that is in a small glass box that is in the lap of the statue. Please, we are all ears. Speak to us the truth of Ka'ath. Book, are you getting closer to the crowd? Are you mingling, or are you hanging back at this point?
Book is getting slightly closer. If everyone's moving in towards, she'll follow suit but hang towards the back of them.
Okay.
To not draw attention.
So,
Aether is gonna do what he probably should have done at the beginning, and use that to basically teleport up onto the top of the ship. Just
Oliver will next to you go, crikey. That's impressive. He must have passed out for a bit there.
Sorry, I forgot I had that, Oliver. It's been a while.
Brother, will you speak to the crowd?
Okay. Brothers and sisters, the time draws near. But Ka'ath needs more power. If you lay down your lives and devote your souls to the Great One, then she will gain more power. Allow me to provide you this honor.
As he is doing this, can those 4 lights, can they move to 4 different people nearby?
Oh, absolutely.
And from those 4, move to them, right into their face, and then back towards the statue, slowly in front of them, beckoning them.
3 And was it this one?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Meanwhile, under her cloak, Buck's doing a few little hand gestures to get them all moving.
you can do this. So, right. I did not anticipate this. So, I'm going to need Iggy to give a deception
Not survival.
or
Damn it.
persuasion. Because it's sort of deception or persuasion. At advantage.
Okay. Ooh.
Against the wisdom of the 4 people who are there, who are going to roll at disadvantage, to see if they willingly give themselves up to this beckoning to basically die. So 1, 2. So we'll go right to left on their wisdom, and this is at disadvantage. So on the right, it's 1, 2, and then cultist 1, 2. So we have a 12, a 13, a 7, and a 5, which you have to beat with deception or persuasion, which you get to roll at advantage.
I mean, they're both +0. It's just depending on, do I want to persuade them to die, or am I trying to deceive them? I think I would go.
I think
persuasion.
Iggy would be
Go.
persuading. You're not particularly deceiving, are you?
Oh,
A 12.
okay, so you got a 12. So
3 of them. Only the 18. Oh no, they were at disadvantage.
yeah, so we got a 12, a 13, a 7, and a 5. So there is one who beats you. So we have these 3 who step forward.
I think they can give me an extra.
So for the one that doesn't step forward, can I do so part of dancing lights is you can combine the orbs into one glowing medium form that is vaguely human-like.
Yeah, okay.
I have them combine in front of this one. In front of this one, and just kind of usher them back.
Okay. So the first thing that's going to happen is these 3 are going to take out their weapons. And they're going to be quite shaky, but they're going to hold on and say, "For Kaath. For Madame Lou. Rise again from the deep." And they will do the deed. And you have got quite an easy kill on 3 more cultists who fall to the ground.
On the 4th, can I also message them?
Yeah.
And in Infernal,
Okay.
Are you assuming that these are all kobolds, 3 kobolds in a cloak? I guess they're not infernal. That's draconic. Sorry, I get them mixed up.
in Infernal, Buck's gonna just message, "You fool! You won't die for your god." And gonna say in Infernal, "You fool! You won't," and then in Common say, "Die," and then back in Infernal say, "For your god," and then end with Kath.
Okay. So this the final one is going to kind of be visibly shaken by seeing these people kill themselves, and is going to just put his hands to his head and go, no, no, this isn't right, this can't be happening, no, 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 and is going to start sprinting, and is going to sprint, climb up onto the deck of the Old World Trades and dive under into a hole in the hull.
Iggy would voice up for this point. The fool has decided to abandon the old ones and will not do as she asks. The rest of you, deal with him.
Can Aether also send a message
Yep.
to the crossbow, the one with the with the what's it called?
The ballista.
No.
Yeah.
Ballista. Say, can again through message. Target the non-believer. Show your faith. He is calling.
So you're using message for that. You will get
Yeah.
the response. Are you Ka'ath?
Through faith on many things. I'll respond.
This one here will call out. Ka'ath has just told me to target the non-believers. Any non-believers, please put your hand up.
After saying that, Iggy would turn to the other masked guy and say, "One of our followers has truly spoken to Ka'ath. We must rise him up."
How did? But without using. Not even. And he's kind of gesturing in puzzlement towards the statue and the scroll. But how? I've never heard.
He must be the one, the chosen one, from the stories, the ones that can communicate without the need of the special equipment that.
But that's Dennis. Dennis is special equipment. That's why we put him far away. He's
maybe that's what they need.
And all right, okay.
He eats spoons, you know.
Cool.
He eats actual we have no spoons because he eats the spoons. That's how simple Dennis is. Are you really saying that the great Ka'ath has chosen to speak naturally through him?
What other explanation do you have?
You've got me there, brother.
Would you say the one who has spoken out is a willing participant?
Depends. What are you trying to do? Are you going to make him fly?
Maybe a little bit.
You're gonna make Dennis fly.
You can make Dennis fly, or at least appear to rise up.
Okay, I'm going to have him make the Constitution saving throw at disadvantage. To see if he does rise up. So it's a DC 11. Is that
11?
Is that your spell save? Because sometimes it's not it's messed up sometimes.
I feel like it should be. Your 2 should be. Is it 15 or 7 or 13 and 15 or 15 and 17 between wizard and.
So on your spell sheet at the very top.
Yeah, you got the DC. So wizards 14 and sorcerers 13.
So it'll be 13 then instead of 11. Yeah, that
Okay.
just hasn't translated the caster level over. So Constitution saving throw at disadvantage. Let's see if you 7. Yeah, starts floating up into the air.
Well, you can't deny that, can you?
No, I can't. I and he goes to take off his mask, and this
Is your nose bleeding, Rick? There's a red dot on your nose.
I caught it on my can. So he starts rising up into the air, and this leader takes off his mask, and I never thought I'd say this, but I am not worthy over Dennis. Would you be so kind as to you're clearly more mobile than me, and he is also clearly more mobile than me, driven by divine might. Would you please give him his rightful mask? I will hang my head in shame.
Of course. Of course. Yeah, it is only right to do so. And he will fly over and say, Dennis, you have obviously been chosen by the Almighty. Take your rightful place at the top. And he'll pass over the mask. You are now in charge.
Brilliant. And he puts the mask on. This is. Oh, me old mam always said that I've got greatness in me. I'd go on to do great things.
Okay, Iggy's going to cast Thaumaturgy on him. Wait, can I make it so any target can be loud, or is it only me?
You can make an instantaneous sound that originates from him.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
No, I want him to give a speech.
Can I? You can use Gust to push him into the center mass.
Yeah,
of the crowd.
Make it like
whoosh, just to whoosh him across.
Yeah, yes, you absolutely can.
If you can get them all grouped and bunched together, I can put them all to sleep.
Yeah.
Dennis, give a speech to your new subjects.
All right. Do I do it from up here?
Of course, you have been given this height by the great Ka'ath.
Oh, blimey.
Do not let it go to waste.
All right. Oh. Meanwhile, Oliver whispers over your shoulder, Aether. You see that? That is goblin mischief flying around. Doing unnatural stuff. Let me at him.
So we Aether will say, yes, I know, Oliver. But let's see how this plays out. You know what's better than killing goblins?
Nothing. Soap!
Goblin killing goblins.
And when as soon as
and soap.
He kind of reaches into his pouch and just I seize them all now. And he disappears down a hole in the deck.
Oh
So
dear.
as
Oh, he's gone now.
what's happening? So while Dennis starts giving his speech, are you moving him? Are you moving the people around? Are you moving him? Dennis starts going. You've already heard how good Madame Lou is, and it's gotta be mega. She comes back. This is so good, and he starts kind of rambling and being very nervous about this. Where is everyone? What's everyone doing? Is the plan to gather them and kill them, to put them to sleep, or are you just fucking up this cult?
Book's going to move
can we
over here, like this way. During the course of everything happening, just slowly continued over this way.
Can Aether push Dennis towards these three cultists? They're next to a tent and the little bridge across the. Yeah, just kind of floating above them, like maybe 30 foot off the ground.
Upsettingly, my map has gone completely black, so I can't see anyone, which is annoying.
You not give it a refresh, or is that gonna? Because you got so many things open.
I have lots of things open, but
what if you swap to another map and then go back?
I've tried that.
I
will hit refresh, and aha! Right, so let's, for a start, let's cultist Dennis. So we know who he is. So Dennis is being moved over here.
Yep.
Yes, perfect.
Okay, and he is flying. Yeah.
Iggy
I say about
float alongside him.
And
Aether will kind of just kind of get a bit more in view, but still staying on the top of the ship, maybe slightly behind this box.
Okay. So as he's giving this speech, you have a few of them clustered together. You got yourselves in some strategic locations, conscious of time, so we'll kind of get things set up for whatever it is you guys want to do next. But what's the next step of the plan?
There's a plan.
The pl.
The blue. I mean, there's quite a lot of loot and possibly useful supplies around here. Buck's not into killing for killing's sake. These are a bunch of crazies, and they will probably do mischief. So she's not opposed to ending them, but she's not really gonna actively pursue it. So she'd happily sleep, but she can only sleep everyone in a 5-foot radius. So could probably sleep 4 of them, maybe.
So Dennis is 20 foot in the air.
Yeah, so Dennis, yeah, he's there, isn't he?
Well,
so 3 of them.
Definitely catch those 3 on the ground. Or you just gonna start ransacking stuff in the hope that no one's gonna see.
I mean, yeah, you know what? Burke would probably start just casually looking in things, because if anyone questions her, she'd be saying she's looking for gifts for Kath and Dennis.
Okay. So give me an investigation check for Book. While this is happening. Aether, what are you up to?
Just trying to weigh up.
If you had slept those 3, Iggy was gonna go. Just look, he being in the mere presence of Dennis, they fall into the floor. But
I think Ace is going to be a bit concerned about Death Axe and kind of sense that things are going to escalate quite quickly.
Ace has got a ballista at his fingertips.
Well, that's why Ace is trying to position himself in. He's quite happy where it is because he's got options, but it's just trying to think, is there anything else that we can do? Maybe. I mean, levitate lasts 10 minutes. It's been less than 10 minutes since he's taken flight, right? It's probably been like a minute, 2 minutes. But maybe I'll try and kind of usher him down a little bit. I'll just kind of, again, can I gust from there?
Okay.
Yes, I should be able to. I think just lower him down as if he's been kind of like, coming down to their level and slowly kind of descending.
Okay. And so, as he's descending, Dennis will start getting quite convinced of, this is all happening while he's speaking, and people are receptive to it. He's getting confident. So Dennis is going to turn to people and go, "Oh, what and what you said? We need to make Madame Lou as strong as possible. So yeah, you, and you kill yourselves." And he points to these three and to you, Iggy. And you hear from over here, "Here's Dennis has spoken. Brother, lead by example." You said it yourself. He's the chosen one. She speaks directly to him without any need of this. Again, gesturing towards the statue. She has decreed it so, brother. Come on.
God damn it. I'm going to get out of this one.
Well, are we going to call it there?
I think we call it there. I'll think of something.
Okay.
I mean, Book is about to curl up a fireball, looking up from a box.
So, the amount of how distracted you are, how focused you are on searching versus conjuring fireball will depend on what your 19 means in terms of what you find in those boxes. If you are kind of sort of preparing a fireball as well, then the options for what that 19 gets you will be decreased. But again, it is entirely up to you.
It's like a prepared action or anything. The time spinning, she's seeing these people as really weak and is not overly concerned with them. This is now just Iggy having fun. So she'll be mindful of the situation. So she's not taken all her focus off it, for sure.
Gotcha. Okay, in that case, once the call is made to the apparent many cultists, which Iggy is clearly a senior member of, to give their lives for Ath, that is where we are going to call it, and we'll see how long it takes for a coked up Oliver Deathaxe to make his appearance.
Oh.
And we will rejoin the most chaotic episode yet next week.
How heavy would you say a ballista bolt is?
I mean, it's so. Imagine in the awful Hobbit films, the black arrow that he uses. Think of something like that.
Okay.
So someone can carry it quite easily. It's much more substantial than a regular arrow or bolt, but it's not like kind of. It's not 50 kilograms. It's
Hmm.
it's a heavy mop kind of thing, a metal mop.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Good to know.
Super. And we will see how this concludes next week, particularly when Roger and Edge wake up and go,
I do have a question. It's not really related to what's happened today, but more kind of potential character development in the future.
mm-hmm.
Would what Iggy's doing bring attention to any maybe chaotic kind of not gods or potentially gods or beings? Would he like gain any favor with them for doing what he's doing? And if he continues down this path, because I think it would be cool if he could, I don't know, gain the backing of somebody who just likes what he's doing.
Oh, I am so way ahead of you on that front. That is
Yay!
That is absolutely that you are definitely being paid attention to. Particularly, well, once you started saying I like killing people, then that made me think. Okay.
And desecrating gods. Statues
Impersonating being a member of a god and getting their followers to kill each other or themselves.
Although, small argument, within the idea of small gods, those followers killing themselves would imbue a fair old amount of power towards the god. So, through an act of extreme faith.
I mean,
so you're
that's
actually
what-
doing a favor for Kath.
Maybe she's the one that I do end up gaining favor with. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I do like the idea of I'm gonna end up going down that route. Cool.
Find an evil god, become their angel of death.
Yeah, exactly.
Good wholesome arc.
I wouldn't say evil, kind of mischievous.
Meanwhile, Aether's like,
A tale old as time.
Aether's thinking, I'm not sure that these are the goodies.
We're playing a pirate campaign. We're not goodies.
In fairness, you guys did draw the line at having any involvement with Balake if he had anything to do with slavery. So,
I mean, that was mainly because of Tom's background, because he was a slave.
Yes.
But yeah.
This is one of those setups where the situation was there and it epitomized the I don't plan for what people might do because there's no point. I enjoy seeing how these things turn out because I'd not anticipated any part of this.
But was Dennis always there, named and going to be the stupid one? Or did you just pick the one we chose and he's stupid and eats spoons?